Sound of Lake 98.3 FM.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
Hello, my name is Godwin Enoch, and I'm a broadcast journalist. Yes, my friend will tell me that I am a sport administrator by accident. Listen every day of the weekday to Sports Cruise on Mainland FM. God bless you.
Another year you made a promise, another chance to turn it all around. And do not save this for tomorrow. Embrace the past and you can live for now. And I will give the world to you. Speak louder than the words before you, and give them meaning no one else has found. The role we play is so important. We are the voices of the underground.
Yeah, Sports Cruise on Mainland 98.3 FM for the first time in the year 2024. That's January. Yeah, 1/1/24 is the date. Tony Young is the name. ᴏᴜ is here as well. Pardon my voice. It's also scores. I sound a bit like Davido and DMX combined to have a baby. And that'll be fun, isn't it? Anyway, it's been celebration all night, all morning, and plus working as well. ᴏᴜ is here looking. I don't even say the word that comes to my mind. But okay, welcome to the new year and happy new year.
I'm sorry you saw the tweet I tagged you this morning, where I said what would happen to our friendship. So we drew the line. We are not friends. So when friends benefits come, I will not consider you.
No, you cannot say that and remove yourself from what you tag me. When you tag me, I cannot say what you want me to respond.
Okay, let me explain it. Portable made a video, and he said, okay, Portable made a video earlier on the day. I think that was the last stuff I saw on Twitter before we got into the new year, and it says in this 2024 that don't make friends with poor people, that they will probably not take you to where you want to go to. So I just quickly read, and I'm like, Tony Young is my friend though, so I don't know which of us is poor. Maybe it's me that is poor, it's you that is poor. That's why I said we need to reevaluate our friendship. It's a new year, and
leave this behavior in 2023.
I've already brought into the new year.
This is a new year.
New year resolution. No grief for anybody.
I don't know whether his new year resolution was to quit alcohol from straight from crossover service. He went to country.
One of your friends I don't want for the road today, and he said he wants to be. Yeah. It's an amazing time, and then welcome to the new year. Welcome to the world where we get to talk about sports, everything sports, and it's always good. Tony Young, thank you so much for making 2023 beautiful. Let's do more in 2024. The AFCON is very much upon us. The Black Stars, the official list is out. Teams that are,
and they called up 27, which was the basic requirements by giving to everybody by CAF, obviously. But there were also some interesting omissions from the list. Partey is not going to be at the AFCON because apparently he needs time to recover from his injury. We even understand now. But players like Ishako, Fatau requesting to be pulled out of the team because they want to focus on their club. I do not understand. But we'll get to all of that. Sports Cruise on 98.3 FM, and but the last time I wanted to drag Arsenal for losing, Super Eagles list came out, so it's overshadowed.
It saved their blush this time.
But this time there's no list.
There's no.
Don't worry.
Even if there's list, we will suspend the list.
there's no list. The Gunners ended 2023 with one win in 6 games, one win in their final 6 games of 2023, 2 consecutive defeats, both in London derbies against West Ham and Fulham, conceding 4 goals and scoring 1 goal on both occasions. The question for the day, I will start with Ogbon before we go on our first break. The question for the day is: have Arsenal been found out? Have Mikel Arteta's Arsenal been found out? So that was the entire conversation. That means they're on course for what they did last season. But Arsenal end the year with 40 points in the Premier League, 4th position. That's 10 fewer points than they had by this time last season.
I am trying to understand what you mean by have they been found out. I think you'll agree with me that Arsenal were better than this last season. I think all of us, all of us would have to agree and admit to that fact that truly they were better than this last season. But with all the better that they were last season, where did they end? There's nothing.
It was a moral victory.
It was a placeholder conversation. They were top of the log for over 200 days, and then the serious team that really wants to compete and win the league in Manchester City, they came through and they picked their prize. I don't know how much positive energies Arsenal fans want to take out of that yesterday's defeat, but it was a really devastating one. I watched the post-match conference of Declan Rice, and then I also saw Bukayo Saka's tweet earlier today. It's very funny how the league has been this season. They started the day with the very big opportunity of ending the year at the top. In fact, by the time they took that 1-0 lead against Fulham, they were topping the log, and that would have been a 1-point advantage over Liverpool, and pushed Aston Villa further down the third, the pecking order. But Arsenal, typical of them, when they played West Ham in the London derby, they had about 38 shots in that one. They kept creating chances upon chances upon chances. They kept going. They just didn't stop. At the end of the day, it didn't arrive at anything. They still ended the season miserable, as well. They qualified for the Champions League, so it may not be as miserable as everyone thinks the season is for them. But I don't think they've been found out. On the contrary, I think they said that the elephant is on the tree, is sitting comfortably. But this time around, they understand the fact that we're not going to have the opportunity. So there's no break. If Liverpool plays today, if I'm not mistaken, and then FA Cup game returns tomorrow, and then by weekend the games continue. So you don't have the break to sulk in and just make a make. Unfortunately for Arsenal, in this month of December, in 5 games, they had only 1 win and 1 draw. The other are losses. So they've lost back-to-back games. Both of them are London derbies. I mean, yes, West Ham United have done the double over Arsenal this season. They knocked Arsenal out of the Carabao Cup. They still came to the Emirates Stadium, gave them their first home defeat.
Arsenal failed to beat Fulham in 2 attempts. I remember the Emirates ended 2-2.
They played a 2-2 at the start. In fact, yesterday's Fulham's win was the first win over Arsenal since 2012. The last time Fulham won Arsenal was in 2012. But we saw it yesterday. Like I said, it's a check. As at this time last season, Martinelli had 5 more goals than the number of goals he's got now. So you look at that team, and I keep asking, there's no serious person, Tunde, that will think you want to compete for the league title or win the league title. No disrespect, but with Eddie Nketiah, with Ryan Nelson, with Gabriel Jesus, 3 of them combined cannot give you 15 goals in a season. Go and check Jared Bowen of West Ham. Do you know how many goals he's got already? So you have Gabriel Jesus, you have Ryan Nelson, you have Eddie Nketiah. All of your 3 strikers combined, none of them can give you 15 goals in the whole season.
But the thing with that, they were like that last season as well. The difference is that
last season the goals were split across board.
Yeah, and it has gone under the radar that Martinelli only has 2 goals this season.
That's what I'm saying. As at this time last season, Martinelli has 7 goals already with a couple of more assists. Because Saka was also going into double figure with goals and assists at this time last season. And that's where the conversation
about have they been found out comes out, because it looks like more and more like Saka is a lot more ineffective in games these days, and the same goes for Martinelli, who has been ineffective in games all season. I mean, other guy that's played well for some parts of the season, but also some parts.
He's
of
also
the
struggled.
He's also so you can spot it. Look at Zinchenko. He has absolutely unraveled this season, and Arsenal fans have done a complete 360 on him. From him being their game changer, their title winning, to now nobody wants to weakest link. Nobody wants to see him in the lineup. So there are lots of players that played very, very well last season that are not performing at that level. This is perhaps let's take that first week. I want to come back. We'll continue conversation on whether or not Arsenal have been found out. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. We'll also be taking your thoughts on that. In fact, their next run of games are not smiling at all. They play Liverpool in the FA Cup. Then they play Crystal Palace at home in the Premier League. They wait to
another derby
at home to Liverpool, away to West Ham. So their next 5 games are brutal, and I will not be surprised if they go without winning any of those 5 games.
I don't think so.
Let's see how that goes. Let's hear from. Let's go pay some bills and.
Where did you want to hear from before?
Vegetables have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of Knorr seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
To cook correct food, they always give me joy. That's why anytime when they cook like this, they always season them with Knorr cubes. Come add correct vegetables inside. Ugu, tatasheo, shombo, onions. No one know they put. Now it make my pikin them, they always enjoy my cooking.
Daddy, I never will. I want more.
You see?
All your food with correct vegetables. Come season them with Knorr cubes for that ubonge delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Are you seeking admission into a tertiary institution in Nigeria? Here is a big opportunity for you. The 2022-2023 admission into Èkó City Polytechnic is now open. Available courses are Computer Science, Theatre and Media Art, Mass Communication, Science Laboratory Technology, Electronics Engineering, Accounting, Banking Operations, Business Administration, Multimedia Technology. Qualified students should have scored 100 and above in the last JAMB exam. Facilities at Èkó City Polytechnic includes well-equipped studio and laboratories, modern classrooms, innovative workshop, recreation space, and fully functional hostels. Our lecturers and tutors combine both academic and industry experience. Full-time and part-time admission forms are available for the 2022-2023 academic session at the campus, Èkó City Polytechnic, Plot 100, Alhaji Onilewura Street, Ikotu Egbe, Lagos State. Èkó City Polytechnic is approved by JAMB, NBTE, and the Federal Ministry of Education. For more information, please call Moses 091 62 54 0610, Wale 091 62 92 7079, Praise 091 62 69 9996, Adilawa 081 26 58 0784. Or visit our website www.ecocity.edu.ng. Èkó City Polytechnic, building industry-ready professionals.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with Knorr seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
The Broadcast Art Institute Supplementary Admissions 2023-2024. Few vacancies exist in the Department of Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology for admission in the 2023-2024 session. If you scored 100 and above in the 2023-2024 UTME, together with 5 relevant credits, but have not gained admission, you can change over to the Broadcast Art Institute Lagos for National Diploma in Broadcast Journalism and Multimedia Technology. The Broadcast Art Institute is accredited by the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE) to offer national diploma programs in broadcast journalism and multimedia technology. You can visit our campus at number 38 Odofin Street, Igbobu, Ikorodu, Lagos, or call the following numbers: 0806 149 9992 or 0703 713 1166 or 0816 587 1415.
ọ̀rọ̀ màrè ará àdúgbò wọ́n ti gbá ṣàmìràndé wọ́n pè yẹn lónílé gogoro onílé gogoro gbòde ọmọdé pè yẹn sẹ́ǹkan ni bàbá báwé adéwé wọ́n pè yẹn lónílé gogoro Mainland FM lógbòde. My name is Dolapo Martins. This is Mainland FM 98.
We're making money, we're making money, we're making money this year. We're making money this year. No matter what them do, just be better this year. This year, this year, this year. Odoyin, Asanwasere, Asanwasayo, Asanwasegbogbo, Eyan Filayo, Asanwasere. My graduation this year, my promotion this year, this year, this year, this year, my freedom this year.
Yeah, Sports Cruise on 98.3 FM. What is a new year without J1's this year? That's the national anthem around this time of year. It's our equivalent of Mariah Carey's Merry Christmas song.
And you know, we have ᴑᴜ L쏘kùn too for December.
That comes from December.
So we have J1 for
every new year. I'm sure J1 cashes out. If you know J1, if you stand for Obilam. Yeah, Sports Cruise on 98.3 FM. We're still talking football and all things sports. And before we get back to the Arsenal conversation, which I really want to have with Oᴑᴜ and the rest of you guys, there were lots of football matches today to keep you occupied on New Year's Day, although in the EFL, that's the English Football League, from the Championship to the League 1 to the League 2. I'll just go through some results. Leicester City were leading by 4-1 against Huddersfield, but they've now finished that match. They've ended it winning 4-1. None of the Nigerians scored. Let me see if any of them even played. No, I do not think so. Leicester City winning 4-1 against Huddersfield Town in the English Championship. Sunderland beating Preston North End by 2-0. Blackburn Rotherham ended 2-2. Millwall winning 1-0 away from home against Bristol City. Leeds United 3, Birmingham City 0, and Middlesbrough losing 1-3 at home to Coventry. Very surprising result. Norwich 1, Southampton 1. It ended at Carrow Road. Plymouth 3, Watford 3. Plymouth Argyle and Watford 7-up a classic on New Year's Day. QPR, Queen's Park Rangers 1, Cardiff City 2. Stoke and Ipswich the only one of two, or the only goalless game in the championship today. Stoke got a red card and there was no goals in that game. Swansea winning by a goal to nil in at home in Wales against West Bromwich Albion. One more game to go. Is the late kickoff in the English Championship. Sheffield Wednesday versus Hull City. Game just kicked off. 2 minutes of play gone in that one. In League 1, some notable results. Barnsley 1, Wigan 1, Blackpool 2, Lincoln 0, and Bolton beating Bolton Albion by a goal to nil. Leyton Orient winning 2-0 away at Cambridge United. Carlisle winning 2-1 against Port Vale. Oxford United winning 2-1 against Charlton Athletic. Peterborough winning 3-2 away at Derby County. Northampton winning 1-0 at home to Cheltenham Town. Portsmouth 2, Stevenage 1. It ended. Reading 3, Exeter 2. Shrewsbury 3, Fleetwood Town 1, and the last game in League 1 is Wycombe Wanderers 3, Bristol Rovers 2. Yeah, just continue to mark your tickets. If you hear anyone that has pointed, just move on to life. For the English League 2, Accrington Stanley beating Salford by 3 goals to nil in that one. 3-0. It's ended in favor of Accrington Stanley. Colchester losing at home to Gillingham 1-0. Crawley 3, Swindon 1. Crewe Alexander 1, Bradford City 0. Doncaster 3, MK Dons 0. Forest Green won, AFC Wimbledon 1, Grimsby won, Walsall 6, massive win away from home for Walsall. 2-2 between Morecambe and Arrogate. Stockport County losing 2-0 at home to Mansfield. Sutton Town, Sutton 1, Newport 1, Tranmere 4, Notts County 2, Wrexham 4, Barrow 1. So those are the score lines or the results in English Football League. One game to look forward to in the Premier League today. Oᴑᴜ and I will talk about it later. Liverpool against Newcastle, and we're hearing that Liverpool might be without Mohamed Salah. It is potentially bad news for Jurgen Klopp's men. But let's phone line's been buzzing. Let's get your thoughts this new year. Hello. Okay. So okay, back to the Arsenal conversation though. If we do not, first of all, do you think Arsenal can survive that run of games? Like Liverpool in the FA Cup, they play Crystal Palace at home. Yeah, so and in London level this season they've struggled. They then play Nottingham Forest away from home. They rejuvenated Nottingham Forest with a new manager at the helm, Nuno Espirito Santo. And they play Liverpool, even though it's at the Emirates, it's still a big game. Then away to West Ham, a place they've already lost this season. So do you think they come out of this run unscathed? And what is the best Arsenal can do, really?
I made a banter yesterday, and I asked. I said we all agree that Chelsea is fighting for relegation. What exactly are Arsenal fighting for? And well, the competition at the top of the table means that a win here, this one drops, this one wins, this one. I mean, Aston Villa had the chance. They probably could have ended the year at the top of the table. Rights that Liverpool held on to, and that lead will be further extended if they win their game today. But out of that, I feel I've always been of the opinion that whatever is not broken should not be fixed. Just leave it. Arsenal had a really good squad last season. They fought, they competed. They got knocked out of every other competition. They were really pushing for the Premier League title for the first time in 18 years back as at then. And it didn't just work. Those run of games, the 3-3 draw against Southampton, the 2-2 draw against Liverpool, the loss, those run of games certainly didn't help their cause. And look at where they are this season. That's why I said maybe, seeing where they are right now is a big reality check for those players. I mean, you look at the likes of Kewell, you look at, Tomiyasu came in yesterday and was drafted into the midfield. I don't know where all of this is coming from. If I was Declan Rice, I'd be wondering, like, dude, what are you doing in front of me? You are blocking my space. Go to the flanks. Go and support this. A lot of people were saying, Martinelli is tired. Because they said his hairstyle is making him play like Rashford. It's okay. But for me, you look at those run of games. They play against a West Ham side that they certainly would prefer to lose to the teams, on the other side of the table than lose to the top teams. So it's another London derby. This time around, they're going to West Ham's home. They play Liverpool. Liverpool will look at the fact that, hey, this team is beatable, and I'll continue to say it. I try to understand where that balance comes through from. When you think Raya and actually is an improvement on Ramsdale, is a total, because I'm wondering, you understood that what cost 2 games last season was majorly the injury to Saliba. Then some of your players actually lost steam when it matters the most. So what are you supposed to do? Look for where your weaknesses are. So you decide to go to a mid-table team to go and bring a goalkeeper you don't need. Then you carried your money as much as you have. You went to Chelsea to buy Kai Havertz.
65 million. 65
million. Kai Havertz is the highest any player at Arsenal. £280,000 every week. He's the highest paid player at Arsenal. Kai Havertz. So you look at that balance and you ask, does Arteta really understand what it means to handle a top club like Arsenal? Or is just looking at the fact that let me just continue to put up this trial and error, which I think is what he's doing. So they play Crystal Palace, which is another London derby, and it's not always been very easy for them. They play Liverpool, although it's a cup game, and Gabriel Jesus, Fulham, guy, Arsenal were lucky to go with 2-1 yesterday. if they had gotten a draw from that result, that would have been the most fortunate draw in their history, maybe.
Yeah.
Because they were second best against West Ham. Like I said, they had over 30 shots. You can make the excuse that, well, against West Ham they were good, they had their chance, but the goal didn't come. In the game against Aston Villa, they also created a lot of chances, they didn't take it. But yesterday they were empty. They couldn't put together a string of passes. They could not even challenge Leno in goal. I mean, all of the players were just scattered everywhere. And I'm asking, what does Arteta needs to do in this transfer window? Any serious club, see, I'll tell you for a fact, if you carry 150 million euros to Napoli today, Napoli will sell Victor Osimhen straight up. De Laurentiis probably never even rate African players by the way, because I'm sure it's so sad now that Victor Osimhen is going to AFCON. So the new contract that Osimhen signed allowed, I think, 120 million euros or so as his release clause. Activate that release clause, my friend, and salvage a season for yourself. There's Ivan Toney somewhere. I mean, I think in the next couple of months he'll be eligible to play in the Premier League. I think he got 8 months ban, if I'm not mistaken, for the whole betting thing and all of that.
Yeah,
so I think by March or so.
He's back in January.
Back in January. Go for Ivan Toney. Although I know Brentford will probably not want to send because they're also really badly struggling. I saw Brentford, game. They've lost 2 of their last 5 games right now. So Thomas Frank is actually just waiting. God, can this siege of ban be over so that Ivan Toney can come through? Especially with the injury to Obremo. He's injured also. So the question is this: Arteta understand what the problem is in the midfield. The team is not doing so badly, but I think Martin Odegaard has really been overwhelmed. He's not been flying out of the blocks the way it was last season, dictating games, scoring goals, taking chances, leading the team from the front. You also look at, like I said, Royal is not an improvement on Aaron Ramsdale. If I was Aaron Ramsdale's agent by now, I would have looked for a club together, because if you are getting someone to replace me, it has to be someone that is better than me. Look at the number of goals the Royal had considered this season. You can't even explain. You cannot tell me that you went to a mid-table team to go and get a striker, a goalkeeper you don't need. When you have a goalkeeper that made it to the team of the season, a goalkeeper that kept you on the top of the log for over 200 days, a goalkeeper that returned you to the Champions League for the first time in almost 6 seasons, a goalkeeper that gave you some form of hope that you could compete for the league title, an English goalkeeper for that matter, you benched him to go and bring in a Raya that had cost Arsenal more points than he had ever won for Arsenal. So if you look at those run of games, whether they survive it, they don't. But the truth is this: Man City left Arsenal in England. They went to play the World Club competition. They won the World Club competition. They came back. They won their game with an outstanding match. They've gone top Arsenal. And of course, there's Liverpool. A lot of us might feel like, well, is Aston Villa? Aston Villa will certainly be in the mix.
So let's wrap up.
Let them go to the transfer window.
What's the best Arsenal can get this season? Are they still in your opinion,
I still think it's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool that will contend for the title this season.
I mean, you guys are quick to write off Manchester City. So if you might as well give Arsenal that same treatment. Let's look at the table. look at the table going into 2024. Before Liverpool Newcastle is the first game of the year 2024, but the 2023 Premier League table ended with Liverpool joined top of the Premier League, actually 42 points, tied with Aston Villa, even though they have a game in hand ahead of Aston Villa. So if they win today, they go outrightly
45
top.
points.
Manchester City third with 40 points, tied with Arsenal fourth with 40 points. Of course, 2 points gap is not anything, so we cannot see realistically.
That's why I said a loss, a win, it changes.
Yeah, but the biggest winners from the inconsistency of the top 4 so far have been Tottenham Hotspur, who also won their last game of the year
against
3-1 against Bournemouth. Impressive result, not an impressive performance, because again,
I'm sure somewhere Bournemouth manager will ask that, how did we not win this game? Did you see the number of chances that Solanke lost yesterday? Like before Aston Villa scored, before Tottenham scored their second goal today, Bournemouth had more than, I'm not exaggerating, 8 chances that they should have buried that game. And out of nowhere, Richarlison continuing his run of form. Son Heung-min just did the Lord's work, and Sa unfortunately is injured, probably out of the African Cup of Nations after scoring his first Premier League goal for Tottenham Hotspur. I really felt for him. I think it was when he wanted to slide. You could feel like the slide didn't go well, and by the time he got up from the celebration, you knew that a damage had been done to his knee ligament. I hope he comes back good and get it done. But for me, whatever Arsenal gets this season, they should hold on to it. Really.
Okay, let's go back to Tottenham Hotspur, who are now 3 points off the top of the table. Again, pending whatever Liverpool and Newcastle do tonight. Let's go on another break, and then when we come back, we'll talk Liverpool, Newcastle at length, and also give you an opportunity to weigh in. And the transfer window officially opens today. Yeah, January 1st. January transfer window officially open. Chelsea are already looking to sign somebody in your street.
Just wear soccer boots. Just.
I saw a tweet that said, I know they stay outside late, make Todd Bowley no sign you. We have to go. Sports Goes on 98.3 FM. We'll be right back. Let's just. Let's go pay some bills. We'll be right back. And again, apologies once again for my voice. Now, that's December and New Year's celebration.
I was like that last week. So we switched it.
So maybe you take
By the way, your haircut to come and talk about it too.
No, I'm not doing that. This is not a TV show. It's a radio. It's a radio, but I also consider it on my hair.
We're making money. We're making money this year. We're making money this year. No matter what them do.
What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
To cook correct food, they always give me joy. That's why anytime where they cook like this, they always season them with Knorr cubes. Come add correct vegetables inside. Ugu, tatasheo, shombo, onions. No one will know they put. Now he make my pikin them, they always enjoy my cooking.
Daddy, I never will. I want more.
You summer all your food with correct vegetables. Come season them with Knorr cubes for that Ogbonge delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Are you seeking admission into a tertiary institution in Nigeria? Here is a big opportunity for you. The 2022-2023 admission into Èkó City Polytechnic is now open. Available courses are Computer Science, Theatre and Media Art, Mass Communication, Science Laboratory Technology, Electronics Engineering, Accounting, Banking Operations, Business Administration, Multimedia Technology. Qualified students should have scored 100 and above in the last JAMB exam. Facilities at Èkó City Polytechnic includes well-equipped studio and laboratories, modern classrooms, innovative workshop, recreation space, and fully functional hostels. Our lecturers and tutors combine both academic and industry experience. Full-time and part-time admission forms are available for the 2022-2023 academic session at the campus, Èkó City Polytechnic, Plot 100, Alhaji Onilewura Street, Ikotu Egbe, Lagos State. Èkó City Polytechnic is approved by JAMB, NBTE, and the Federal Ministry of Education. For more information, please call Moses 091 62 54 0610, Wale 091 62 92 7079, Praise 091 62 69 9996, Adelawa 081 26 58 0784. Or visit our website www.ecocity.edu.ng. Èkó City Polytechnic, building industry-ready professionals.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey, and when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of Knorr seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, wishes to draw the attention of the public to the worrisome increase in the activities of illegal financial operators, IFOs, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system. The FSRCC and NBC hereby advises the general public to refrain from dealing with unlicensed financial operators who deceive individuals with unrealistically high investment returns. Make sure to verify the licensing status of such companies and schemes on this website. To report any suspicions of illicit financial activities, call 0700 225 5226, 0800 225 5226, or +234 817 665 6273. Let's work together to uphold the integrity of Nigeria's financial system. Announcer, FSRCC.
As you see me so, I belong to the chop better gang. Now why anytime I want chop like this, I be put better things inside. For my yam porridge, after I don't put my fish, I go con deck am with onions, tatashe and ugu, con season am with correct Knorr cubes for that delicious taste. Because my people, good life na life where you chop better.
Summer all your food with correct vegetables. Come season am with Knorr cubes for that ogbonge delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Hello Lagos, I am SP Benjamin Hundeyi, Police Public Relations Officer, Lagos State Command. You are listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. If you see something, say something.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome to Mainland 98.3 FM. We are back and we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Mainland 98.3 FM. Just punch that into your search bar and you get to see Oᴘᴇyᴅ Aᴅɪɪ. They all tried it up, or looking very, very senatorial. And I like your pendant. I really
like a rich man.
Yeah, of course you're a rich man. I like your pendant. I really like your pendant.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, let's get back to football. The action of tonight: Liverpool versus Newcastle United. Questions on Mo Salah's fitness, so let's chill with that. FPL, whoever captain Salah, you can just let's just wait and see if we'll get to see Salah in the lineup for today. But with or without Salah, what are Liverpool's chances? Yeah, remember Liverpool are very, very, very strong at Anfield. Liverpool have not lost at Anfield since February 2023, which was a 5-2 loss at home to Real Madrid. Congrats to Oᴘᴇyᴅ. And Newcastle do not travel well to the northeast. Newcastle are still trying to scroll down to find Newcastle's last away win against Liverpool, and it's just simply non-existent in the Premier League. So Liverpool have been extremely dominant at home to Liverpool. Does that dominance continue tonight?
It's going to be a very tough game. Liverpool also, they've been able to grind out results. They've not been in their top shape. But I mean, for a team that is still topping the table,
found it. Newcastle's last away win in the Premier League against Liverpool was in 1994. I know I just finished his first degree at the time.
But it's okay, it's fine. But then, if you look at how Manchester United have been this season, it's been about getting the most unwanted record. So that one can also change. But for Liverpool, sometimes you don't win all of your games probably the way you want to win them. Sometimes you have to just get the job done one way or the other, and I think that's what I've seen Liverpool do in some cases. The game against Arsenal will probably be one that they will have to look back at some point this year and wonder how did they not manage to take that 3 points off Arsenal. They had every chance to kill off that game, chances upon chances. They kept fluffing the alliance. For Newcastle, I don't know how much the Champions League has affected Eddie Howe, but if you look at their injury concerns, it has actually made it difficult for Eddie Howe to be able to put up a constant line of players. One moment the player is injured, is coming back. Another moment the other one is going in. So it's going to be a very close game for Liverpool. But it's Anfield. Jurgen Klopp had over and over again demanded constant, electrifying atmosphere from the fans, Liverpool fans, and he has said that if you know you cannot come in here to make this stadium a fortress, to make it one of the most difficult places to play football, whether in the afternoon or in the night, whether domestic football, cup games or European competitions, once you cannot create that atmosphere at Anfield, don't come. Just sell out your season tickets. And I'm going to tell you for a fact, I've never been there before, but Anfield is one of the craziest places, one of the craziest home that you want to go to win games. So the energy is going to be big. It's a New Year fixture, and then Liverpool understand that if they win this one, that means they'll be leading Tottenham with they'll be leading Aston Villa with 3 points, because now they're topping Aston Villa based on goals difference. They'll be topping Aston Villa by 3 points.
And 5 points ahead of
Manchester City and Arsenal. So I'm not sure except that Arsenal, I'm not sure there's any other motivation you need for you to win the game. You want to start the year on a winning note. You want to also look at the fact that Newcastle have not been so explosive. You just gave the start that they've not defeated Liverpool at Anfield since like 1991, 94, 95. So it's going to be a close call, but it's a new year, and whether Salah is fit or not, this is going to be the last game we play for them until he departs AFCON. So whatever it is, maybe it's just a precautionary one, or they want to be careful to manage him and all of that, so that he won't go to Egypt, he won't report to the national team injured and all. But it's going to be a close call. Maybe Newcastle will get a point from this one. I don't think they will lose at Anfield.
All right.
I hope I start my New Year prediction right.
Let's see.
But I think
his first prediction of 2024 is that Newcastle will not lose tonight at Anfield.
I like staying safe.
Lots of people have
all the people that use my prediction to go, even the ones that call and say let that one end last year. This year we'll collect cuts.
Don't worry, 0913-600-410 number to call. 2023 over and done with. Did you get your Aguero moment, or you are still waiting for a Bruno Fernandes moment? Remember that game in 2021 where United got a penalty after full time. Bruno Fernandes
that was the introduction of that was the season.
Brighton.
That was the introduction of VAR.
Away at Brighton. So if you miss the Aguero moment, you can still get the Bruno Fernandes moment, or Bruno Fernandes, as they say we should be referring to him nowadays. But very much. Let's talk transfer business real quick. And Manchester United have passed up on the opportunity to renew Raphael Varane, which means that from today, he signed a 3-year contract with an option for one more. They refused to trigger the extension, which means that he's free to leave the club.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to the show. First caller for the New Year on Sports Cruise.
Yes, Happy New Year. And Tunde. And I wish you guys a better 2024.
Thank you.
Your 2023 was kind of in terms of your club you support. It was not too fun. It was chasing. That was just up and down.
Come direct.
So I wish you guys a better 2024. It's just that the 2024, I don't even know what you guys are going to wish you. So, there's some prayer that you pray for somebody.
And they'll be scared of saying amen.
Yeah, because you're not in Premier League. You're not in the Carabao Cup. You're not in Champions League. You're not in the Premier League. So, you see, the prayer, I don't even know what to pray for Chelsea. I'm not so let me just pray for you. I pray you.
You're not in a position to pray for me, actually. Thank you.
I don't understand.
The way you can bully Chelsea, that's where I can bully you. 14 times champion of Europe, my friend.
I pray for a Chelsea fan. I'm just mocking you because
greatness. It's a new year of greatness.
Why is this cup? Conference League, they know this. Europa League, they know this. So I don't understand the prayer.
Yeah, pray for me.
I just cut the prayer short because I know this prayer will be wasted. Let me go and find People that need to play pray for them. So this is greatness. World champion calling from Abara. It's just unfortunate for Arsenal fans. We're going to start the year lamenting Arsenal, talking about their defense. Okay, we all know it. See, let me give you one short story before I left. That was the day I went for a party. We went for with a car that is no more than 2 million naira. We went early and back. When party come, they when big boys come, they carry car for 200 million, 150 million.
So they call you to come and remove your car.
Yeah, they come and now say, please, someone that had this also car with his own number color, please come and remove the car. We couldn't stand up, don't go there, Baba. As we reach there, we go come and remove the car because we knew the car that came, that want to park there, our car cannot even buy the tire or cannot even buy the alloy ring. We remove it. That is the Arsenal problem. When the owner of the place come, guys will shift. And the owner coming gradually by gradually. Before February, you will see how the people will just come and take ship. Just take position. Please, I'm just sorry. I'm not trying to make you. Just trying to.
Thank you, greatness. I thought this thing will end in 2023, but thank you very much for using your financial insecurities to justify Premier League race. But 0913630410 is the number to call. We are still taking thoughts on Arsenal and the Premier League race in general. We're also talking about Rafa Varane, who United have opted to not renew. Would you take Rafa Varane at your club? That's Real Madrid.
You asked this question a couple of weeks back, and you actually know what my answer is. Varane wasn't such a bad signing for Manchester United. It's just that he was just really unlucky with injuries, and for a team that are also struggling, it means that they want their best of players to be in a very, very good shape and to be in a good form. This is it. He joined for £40 million. £300,000 per week. That's what he gets at Manchester United. He made 79 appearances in all competitions. He has missed 41 games already through injury and suspension, and he's living on free transfer. I mean, £300,000 for a player that is mostly injured. If he's not injured, he's getting suspended, pick up red card, suspended, double yellow, suspended. I don't see. Well, maybe a lot of other top clubs can still look at him if he still wants to remain in England, which I think he would want to. Why not? Chelsea can consider him. There's Thiago Silva also. I think he might be headed to France. There's Thiago Silva, so both of them can just salvage anything left for Chelsea season. So I don't see what he's coming to do at Madrid. Whether for quick fix, for free, pay as you play. No way you want to break the. He cannot even take a flight to Spain, except he wants to go to.
Varane is probably better than half of Real Madrid's current defenders.
I know. Would you take Rafa Varane in your club today?
Yes.
Okay. So take him. He's free. Take him. He's free. And you have problem with your defense. So take Varane. He's free.
I don't know about all that, but let's take some comments on Facebook where we are streaming live. And Ima Text says Happy New Year to YouTube. Mohammed Arabi Olamilekon Falola says Happy New Year. Thank you very much for your New Year wishes. Kenny Lashi says Tunde Young, because of 2 losses you are saying can Arsenal bounce back. Watch out for the next games. We already read out the next games. I don't know if you should.
There's nothing to watch out, my friend.
I don't know if you should be that confident. You should be looking to avoid it, in my opinion. But yeah, definitely. So Liverpool Newcastle. Let's do. Let me put up to the test in terms of an actual prediction. All those Sakamaje Newcastle will not pick up a result. Don't do that one. Give us a prediction as the octopus that you are.
Newcastle win.
Newcastle to win at Anfield for the first time in 30 years.
Almost 30 years.
It's 30
years exactly.
2024. So Okwe says Newcastle will win at Anfield for the first time since 1994. If you put a substantial amount of money on that and you are disappointed, you know who to hold ransom. I can text you guys' address. 0913600410 is number to call. 0913600436 is the number to send your messages to. And of course, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, good evening and welcome to Sports News. Okay, we lost that one, but still keep your calls calling. The phone lines are open. Yeah, and let's quickly move on to the conversation in the NBA right now, as we still try to sort out the issues with the phone lines real quick. And I saw lots
Hello,
of...
good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, this is ḻɪ̀kɔ̀n from Malta.
Yeah, ḻɪ̀kɔ̀n, good evening. Welcome to Sports News.
Yeah, I just want to talk about Arsenal. Yeah, I heard you was talking about our team earlier.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, to me, you said it earlier. We have an issue now, our keeper especially. I don't think Ṛɛ̀ɛ̀ is an upgrade to the former guy we have there, Ramsdale. But, you know, the coach always knows best. They believe they are the one, they have the technical know-how to actually decide on what and what to do. So I feel he should have seen the problem at least from August down to December. We need a striker, and we need somebody that can keep Advert on the bench. Those two players, then I think Saka need rest. There's no replacement for that guy at that right wing. If Saka is not playing, nobody's going to play that position. That is the major problem. He has fizzled out, his shots are no more on target, and so many things, but there's no replacement. So I don't know how we're going to do it. I was sad yesterday, but thank God it's a new year. I don't carry the matter come up from my mind.
Right,
and let's see how 2024 looks again. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. Let's see how 2024 looks for Arsenal. I don't know if they'll be able to bounce back, especially with the list of difficult fixtures to come. But I was going to give some NBA updates, and we can let you know that the Detroit Pistons have finally ended the run. They ended it at 29 games. So I'm sad for them. They've already said the record anyway, but there's nothing that we can do about that. So Detroit Pistons 29 games. That's where the record ends. The longest losing streak in a single NBA season. Poor for the Detroit Pistons. Speaking of poor, the Lakers are 109-129 losers at home to the New Orleans Pelicans. The Lakers have now lost 7 of their 9 games since winning the in-season tournament. So it's a very, very poor season for Davinam as far as regular season is concerned. The Atlanta Hawks 130-126 winners against Washington Wizards. Celtics blew out the Spurs as expected, 134-101. 108-124 was the scoreline between Brooklyn Nets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And Phoenix Suns winning against the Orlando Magic 112-107. And the Sacramento Kings 123-92 winners against Ja Morant's Memphis Grizzlies.
This year, my freedom this year, getting married this year.
Yeah, Sports News on 98.3 FM. Happy New Year. As we continue to blast J1s this year. We have a message on YouTube. Jagbedia Benjamin says, I want to characteristically tell Greatness that they will not win the EPL this season. It's not a New Year curse, it's just facts. And I want to pray for all Chelsea fans. You will not end this new year in 10th position in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. Thank you. You are being sarcastic, but I will take it. You don't know where the truth is coming from. 54 minutes past the hour of 6, which means we have to be getting to the going. Okay, any New Year resolutions you want to share?
No, it's just
sporting
it's just the same message to Chelsea fans and Man U fans. No grief for anybody this year. If you cannot make 10th, finish in 12th or 11th, but don't remain in 10th. 2022 10th, 2023 10th. Chelsea have survived 2 Nigerian president 10th, like 35 Market Square 10th. Please finish like 11th or 12th. Leave 10th for people that can use it.
I actually think, again, because I'm a Chelsea fan, lots of people will not take this seriously. But I actually think 2024 might be significantly better for Chelsea.
I said something very funny yesterday, and I said if Arsenal don't pick up their season as quick as possible, they will just find out that themselves Tottenham and Chelsea will probably finish directly behind each other at the end of the season. Because you look at this Chelsea side, and I'll continue to say Christopher Nkunku just changes a lot of things in that team. It gives them that assurance that they can get the job done. In terms of creating chances, Chelsea's got that probably more than anybody else in the league this season. So if they can continue to create those chances, I don't know if Chelsea will need to buy any player, maybe buy a striker this one, but let them keep those players safe and fit. This could be the turning moment for Chelsea. I think they've got 2 games now. 2 wins, right?
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken. Back-to-back wins.
As it stands, Chelsea are 5 points away from an Europa League place, so it's really not as bad as. And it says even though Chelsea have been inconsistent, the rest of the league has been inconsistent.
Exactly, it's just is a league of so many things this season. Nobody is taking the league yet. Nobody has been able to build that level of consistency. I mean, even Manchester City are struggling. They are struggling. Liverpool are also just lucky enough because the teams around them are not ready to also take charge. For Aston Villa, I'm sure they found themselves in a very unfamiliar terrain. They've actually never imagined they could be in this space. So everybody's just there, let's just see how it works. So maybe when we get to that last stretch, when it gets to that sprint, maybe we've gone to match day 30 and we have 8 games to go. Then we'll see where the table will be today. Yeah,
we'll see where the table will be. And at this junction, we have to go. Thank you very much to everyone contributed to the show. Thank you for I don't want to thank you for coming to work because it's your job, but still thank you for coming.
Did you thank ATM for giving you money?
That's if you until ATM owed your money and they debit you, that's how you know that you should sometimes you will thank ATM. My name is Tűnìᴅᴇ. They did this with me, and shout out to everybody that watched on YouTube as well. Hello, let's just take one final call. Why not? Hello, yeah, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Please, Must are not struggling. That is the strategy of winning league. Please, I'm telling you, Must are not struggling.
All right, greatness. Thank you very much. Thank you. We don't have time for this. Thank you. We have to go. Sports Group signing up for the first time in 2024. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow and for the rest of the week. Days. So enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day, and God bless you.
Tell me I never see your kind. Baby, for your love, girl, I'll be waiting. Yeah, I'll be waiting. And I know that it's feel like 2 oceans got out. Mommy, me adore you, captivating. Yeah, captivating. You got the face and you